Okay. Welcome all my hoodlums, hooligans, knuckleheads, players and pimps, slayers and simps, hoes and freaks, nerds and geeks, strippers and tippers, thugs and gorillas, soldiers and kings, goddesses and queens, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, niggas and bitches, and you sophisticated motherfuckers alike. Welcome to hip-hop's biggest fan.
Sex act you perform, there is a specific price point.
Diamond, you need to stop tripping for real. You know Corday Twitch is better than any other pimp we ever had.
And today, I have a supremely creative, mega talent, Miss Nisa Ward.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
She's a producer. She's an actress. She's a choreographer. I believe, from my research, she does a fashion designer. She's a singer. She does voiceover acting. From movies to commercials to video games, so on and so forth. We're going to get into all of that.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you.
I've done my research.
You added a couple things, but I'm going to claim those too.
Okay, I don't know. When I did my research, that's what I found.
You did great. I'm also a plumber. I also do accounting. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I was about to say, for real?
No, I'll fuck your taxes all up. Don't give me your taxes. You'll owe. I promise.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna just start it like this. Where are you originally from?
You know, Reggie, that is a great question. I was born right here in sunny California in Pasadena, although I did not grow up in California at all.
Oh.
So I can't really call myself a California girl. I did spend a lot of time in Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay.
Shout out to all my East Coast people. I also lived in Lubbock, Texas for quite some time. Texas Tech, Red Raiders, what up? Yeah, I lived in New York for a while too.
What part of New York?
I was in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? I was in Manhattan, you know.
Okay. Well, I mean, I want to ask you, you're naming all the places.
Yes.
I am wondering about,
yes.
You know, this is hip-hop's biggest fan. I'm wondering about New York specifically, the
yes.
era that you were there. What was it like being in Brooklyn in that time?
Man, the era that I was there actually was maybe about 5 years after Biggie passed, and I actually was living in Bed-Stuy in the area that Biggie grew up in. So it was an incredible time. New York, Brooklyn is just such a beautiful place. The feeling there, the vibe. That was such a special time in my life. I was young, dumb, and full of gum. It was a great time.
Okay, but you said like right after Biggie died. Damn.
Yeah, a few years. It was a few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's die, do or die, and I did. I did not die.
So no, not at all. We're here today. So when did you make this, I guess, trip back to where you were born from, back to California?
I love it. You're like really listening. Meanwhile, I'm over here getting fucked up. I'm glad that you're paying attention.
Me too.
Oh, okay. So I've been back in LA. I'm aging myself now. But I've been back in LA for 17 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you left from New York and came straight back to California. I
did. But you know what? It's funny because I didn't think I was coming to move. I was just like, you know, I never thought I would live anywhere else other than New York. Okay. So I left New York. I had two sisters that were living here in LA at the time. And I was like, I'm just going to go and hang out for a few months. I'll be back. And cut to 17 years later, I'm still here.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
My next question would be, did you get into theater, I don't know what's called theater, acting in New York or in California?
Actually, I first started in theater in Providence when I was a kid. There was a local musical theater that my mom had us enrolled in. It was so dope. We did all these, you know, classic plays from My Fair Lady, Music Man, South Pacific. So that was really my first taste of acting, and really the most, like, I would say, training that I had.
Was
Because
this like
I
single
wasn't.
digits?
I'm sorry?
Was this like single digits or teenage age? What age?
No, I was single digits. Bitch didn't even have her period, had no titties, nothing. I was just prepubescent.
Okay. Okay. So what was your first, I don't know, I guess big role or breakout, like when you really first got your feet wet as far as acting is concerned? Because was it that or the music first? I'm not sure which one was first.
Oh, that's a good question. Shit, I'm not sure either. They kind of just happen hand in hand. And as far as acting, I mean, I feel like, man, I'm still waiting for that big break. But I have worked on some incredible projects. I have some projects coming out next year. I'm on a few animated series that I'm really excited about. But you know what? Bossing Up was probably, that was like my first taste of like, oh.
Okay, we can go there. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Where are you going, Reggie?
I had to close.
Reggie done left me on here all alone.
No, I had to close my door. My door opened. The wind opened my door.
Who's coming in? Who's coming through the door?
Sometimes my wife might come in here. I don't know.
Tell your wife to come in. I want to say hi.
I don't know.
She
doing what she's doing.
Okay, gotcha.
She may if she come back in here.
Wait, can I just say before we move on that I just love that you post about your wife and that you give her props and that you show her love on IG. I think that's so important. And I love when a man does that. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you for that. Can we get more of that, please, gentlemen who are here in the audience? Hi, Uncle Ira. Jeliza's here. Oh, hi, you guys. Thanks for coming.
Yes, thank y'all for checking in. I'm going to say to that, she doesn't really like to be seen on here.
I got that.
You know, but I do my best to give her praise and all that within respect that she accepts.
I love that. And I knew that she, you know, you don't have much experience because you almost had me looking crazy with that poster yesterday, but that's okay. You didn't have a lot of rehearsal. You know, I get it.
Yeah, I'm self-trained. I'm self-taught with this. So it's not like I got a team, a bunch of people with me, and I don't know. But you said Bossing Up was kind of one of your first really breakouts.
Yes, Bossing Up, turn up. We're just gonna take moments to turn up. I just want you to know, periodically, we're just gonna stop, turn up.
Okay.
And then we're gonna bring it back.
All right, I'm with that.
Okay. Now, what was the question?
The Bossing Up. Now that is actually how I guess I found you here on Instagram.
Yes.
I made a post or whatever, and I just happened to try to find the cast members' actual IGs, and I was able to find yours, and I can't recall the lady's name that plays Chardonnay. I was able to find her. I don't remember her name.
She's a beautiful girl. I forgot.
Yeah, I can't recall.
I'll remember.
Name, but shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her. It's been a minute.
And some of the other other co-stars. But for anybody that hasn't seen Bossing Up, it came out, I want to say 2004, 5-ish, somewhere around there, I believe. I can't recall, but it's
probably
one of
2005, 2006-ish.
Okay. Yeah. It's one of my personal favorite, I would call it like a cult kind of classic movie.
Aww.
It reminds me of it's like the Mac 2000. If anybody's familiar with the movie The Mac from the 70s with Goldie and all of that, Max Julian, is Snoop Dogg revamped it and did it like a 2000 version in my opinion.
Yes.
And, you had a big starring role in that. Miss Alize, I believe, was your name.
Alize, hey, turn up. So
that's how, for whatever it's worth, I found you on IG.
Thank you.
Doing that, and then starting to do other research. I found that you have done so much other work. I was like, oh, I had no idea.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
For those that don't know.
Yes.
Can you please name some of your other projects that you've been involved in over the years?
Sure. Oh, God, I hate talking about myself. This is so boring. Okay.
I would like to name them, but I don't want to fuck it up.
No, go ahead. You know what? You name them, and I'll co-sign. How about that?
I want to say most recently.
Yes.
2020.
Okay.
You did Birds of Prey. Is that
yes? It? I did some ADR work on that.
What does that
yes. mean? That means okay. Oh, I don't know if I should all the way break this down and tell the secrets, all the secrets of the voiceover world.
Share what you will. Share what you will.
Okay. Well, basically, I'm in what's called a loop group, and we add voices to all the people that you see in the background in film and television.
Oh.
I'm going to let you in on a very little secret. Don't tell anybody, okay? Reggie, shh, don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Okay. When you're watching movies and you're watching TV shows, all the people that are in the background, you know, like say we're at like a cafe and there's people sitting at this table in the back and they're eating and it looks like they're talking and they're like.
And it has little stuff you can't really hear, but you hear background. Okay.
Right. Okay. So a little secret, those people aren't really talking. They're doing what's called pantomiming. Everyone say pantomiming.
Pantomime.
Yes. Very good. Very
Just
good.
learned something.
Oh, thank you, Sorsha. I love you. Sorsha is the prettiest girl in the world. For her to, I'm sorry, I'm multitasking. This is my first time on live. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway,
It's okay.
So it's my job and others in the Loop group to come in and we give voices to all the people in the background. And sometimes we'll get a special little feature where you'll actually hear what we do. Like I don't know if you saw my last post. I posted a little. Yes. A little scene with Lauren London, and she was talking to me. I was the banker on the phone. So every now and again, we'll get special little features like that. But yes, that's what I did on Birds of Prey. I've worked on, 40 plus movies and TV series doing that. And it's lucrative and I love it and it's fun. And
you did a Fast and the Furious a couple years ago. I'm not sure which number. They got
number 8.
Number 8.
Yes. There's been so many great ones. Fences, Green Book. There's been so many good ones up my mind, but check my IMDb. It's all there.
It's in her link in her bio.
The link is in my bio. Thank you, Reggie.
Yeah.
Let him know.
I'm gonna even put it when I put this on YouTube. I'm gonna have it in the description. Like when you hit the little thing and you can see it'll have it in the description.
Hit it.
Yeah. Let me see. You said Fences. Now Fences is one of me and my wife's favorite movies, starring Denzel Washington and Viola Davis.
Yes,
I believe it was like it came from a play, I believe. It
yes,
was
correct.
A play.
Yes, very good, Reginald.
What was your work in that?
Again, I was adding the voices to the background. We are filling in. I don't think I had any special features on that one. I'm gonna start posting more of like the shit that you really hear. Okay. That's coming. I don't like talking about myself, you guys.
I can respect that.
Thank you. I just want you to know without me telling you.
Because you're like, I'm working. I'm coming up.
I'm working. Okay. I don't have time to stop and explain. I'm busy.
Okay. You also have done voiceover work in video games, correct?
Yes. I've been fortunate to do a lot of video games, which is always fun. Video games are crazy.
I haven't played video games in a good long time. Do you recall any of the titles that you were
Yes. World of Warcraft, Fallout 4. Okay. The most recent one I did was Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a Disney game. I think it's coming out. And I got to play Zoe Saldana's character.
Oh!
Yes. So that was fun.
That's awesome.
I got a few little lines in there. That was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so video games. But I'm really excited because I just recently broke into the animation world, which I've been trying to get into for many, many years. And it's not easy. And I got my toe. I don't want to show you my feet are not done, but my toe's in the door. And I have a few shows coming out next year. A couple of them are already out. One of them's on Hulu. I can't really talk about it right now. I can't really tell you. But one of them is going to be on HBO Plus. One of them's out on Disney now. So as soon as I can talk about shit, I definitely will.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Also, I found that you're a singer. And you can, sing.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you can sing. Like, not even playing, singing. Like, really singing.
I'm kidding. I mean, I could carry a note, you know. Doobie 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 doo. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Was that something that you were doing since you could remember singing?
Of course, yes, man. I just always loved to sing. You know, I just remember singing along to Bobby Brown and just all the, you know, 80s Madonna, you know, all the greats. And I just always loved the feeling of singing. And so as I grew older, I was, you know, just pursuing the idea. And that's where I met Uncle Ira. Uncle Ira's here. He said, don't say shit. I don't know what he's talking about, but Ira is part of my musical history. I love you, Ira. What does he say? It's Nino's prerogative. It is. Okay, so throughout the years, yeah, just looking for producers to work with, never really finding exactly what I was looking for because I didn't know what I was looking for because I didn't really know my voice. But cut to, I've had a band. We performed all over LA.
I saw some of those clips on YouTube.
Yes, that was another very special time in my life. But now I like to make beats. That's something that I got into many years ago, and I just love it.
Is that, do you do that with the I don't know if I should call it aspirational, with the goal of like being able to put scores into films and commercials? And
I used to, before the voiceover stuff really started taking off. That was like the goal in life.
Okay.
And still I have a little less time to focus on it these days, but yes, you know what my dream is?
Talk about it.
And all of our viewers here, I want to be a one-hit wonder. I want to write one fucking hit song that just changes the world and then fade away.
I can respect that. You know why? Because most people don't even get that.
They don't. They really don't.
You know?
Yeah.
But you said to change the world, and I can respect that even further.
Well, for that little minuscule time. I do feel like songs can change the world, and they have changed the world. And you know, eventually they fade into the background because other songs come into fruition. But some songs have changed the world. Absolutely.
Okay. All of this is making me wonder. Make me want to go back a little ways.
Let's go back. Let's go.
Did you go to like I don't know if I'm gonna call it an artsy school or some kind of school where that was involved? No, and they involved in acting and music and theater? No, never.
No, I always wanted to, Reggie, but my parents. No, I'm just kidding. No, I always wanted to, but I didn't. You know, growing up in Providence, there wasn't really any access to that. But doing the musical theater, and also I did ballet for many years. My mom took me to my first Nutcracker when I think I was 7 years old, and I fell in love, and I was like, I want to do that. And so I studied ballet for many, many years, and I think that's where, you know, the stage presence and the love for performing and entertaining really came from. So dance is my first love.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where you got bit by the entertainment.
I got bit right in the ass, Reggie, real hard. It bit me real hard in the ass.
Okay. And then I mean, it all comes together no matter whether, like you're saying, whether it's dancing or theater, whichever level of performance. It's all the same difference. Okay. In my mind, you went to some kind of school, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know.
I wish. If I had been one of those kids, like, oh my God, you couldn't tell me shit. Like, yeah, I'd be everywhere right now. But no, I didn't have that access. But I did find my outlets, you know. I found my ways to entertain myself.
Okay. I saw on one of your posts.
Oh, wait, Reggie, hold on. Turn up! Everybody turn up!
All right. Let's do that. Yeah.
And we're back.
Okay. I read in one of your posts, God bless those that have transitioned. An actor mostly people known by people as poet or mums.
Yes.
You made a post dedicating once he passed earlier this year, I believe, that he was one of the first people, or he was the first person possibly that pushed you into acting, into auditioning. Can you touch on that any further?
Yes. First of all, oh my God, moms, I love you so much. A great friend of mine. I hope I don't get emotional, but yes, he did push me into, oh fuck, here it comes. He did push me into going to my first audition. First of all, I met Mums. I was working as a cocktail waitress in New York. You know, had no idea what the fuck I was doing with my life, but I was waiting tables and I was also dancing, I think, you know, in small companies in New York at the time. And Mums used to come into the restaurant talking shit, and we became really good friends. And I think at the time I was working as his assistant also. So I would go to his house and, you know, help him with different things. And yeah, one day he was like, yeah, there's this audition, you should go. And I was just like, but okay. And the audition called for like a little monologue. So I wrote some fucking ghetto ass monologue and ended up booking the part, which is a short film that I hope no one ever sees.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that. You know, early work.
I mean, it was cool, but like, it's one of those that if it ever comes back, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck. I have a lot of those. I have a lot of things that I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. And that's the age of internet.
I respect that because I know some of my earliest work, even sometimes be like, oh man, I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. And then it just came off how it came off, but it's okay.
And now we're stuck with it because someone recorded it and
yeah.
But anyway, that's okay. We're human.
Okay. But so that got your feet. That he got you involved in. Did you want more after that? Did that make?
Oh my God, yes. And so from that short film that I booked, I think one of the producers or something on that short film put me on to Brooklyn Bound, which I don't know if you ever saw that, but that's also a great film. We made that in like maybe 2003. But Jamie Hector's in it. Jamie Hector, y'all gotta know Jamie Hector.
From The Wire.
Yes. And that
Marlon.
that was my first like, whoa. Okay. That was my first taste. That's when they really bit me in the ass. Right there on that one. And I got to play this baby mama living in the projects. You know, my baby daddy out in the streets constantly like, nigga, I need diapers, I need this, I need that. Like, what? So that was a fun character, and that was when I was like, oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw some clips of it. I want to say, was Mums in that as well?
No, Mums wasn't in there. I wish. Oh God, okay. I wish.
Okay, maybe I was reading up on it. Maybe I missed. I must be mistaken. Forgive me.
You are. No, that was just.
It happens. Yeah. Players fuck up too, you know. Okay, so I do have. I'm gonna take it back to Bossing Up.
Bring it back.
Can you give me any like Snoop Dogg stories on set? Like, did you smoke with Snoop? I don't know if you smoke. I don't know if there's anything you want to disclose. But I know I don't smoke anymore. But if I ran into Snoop Dogg and he like, yo, hit this, me as hip hop's biggest fan, man, I'm gonna hit a bong bong. That's just me. But aside from that, any stories that you can share that you're willing to share about that experience being on set with Snoop Dogg?
Yes, Reggie, I do have some things I'd like to share. First of all, Snoop is cool as fuck. Coolest dude ever. What you see on TV is exactly who he is. And I'll let you in on a little secret. I actually had a little crush on him during the shoot, which I didn't expect. I didn't expect that. But damn, when you meet him in person, it's like, hey, daddy, hey. But nothing happened. Okay. He's a married man, and we know better than that. But
yes, ma'am. Dude,
Snoop is cool as fuck. And yes, we smoked the dankest, freshest, most purest, beautifulest weed ever.
I can imagine.
It was so good. And I mean, still to this day, I don't think I've ever smoked anything as wonderful as what Snoop Dogg had to offer. But it was dope because every scene he had, or the hose had, his hose, because I was one of his hoes, he would invite us into his trailer and we would get lit and then go on set and be like, what? And I normally wouldn't suggest that you get high before playing your roles, but it was appropriate and totally what I feel my character would have done.
Yeah, I mean,
bitches were high as fuck on set. It was so much fun.
Right.
One of the greatest experiences. Let me see. I want to give you some juice, but I don't really know if I have any. What else do you want to know? I didn't hook up with Snoop, but there are rumors that there might have been other girls that did. I don't know.
I don't want to start no shit.
Me neither. Snoop is married. He never did anything wrong. He was a perfect gentleman the whole time.
No, I mean, no. Snoop definitely comes off as that, and I could, for whatever's worth, as you're saying, I could see certain, depending upon their nature, they may want to throw themselves at his feet, so to speak. But I mean, even as you're saying, it would normally seem unprofessional to smoke or get drunk before you're doing your job. But when you're with Snoop Dogg, and if y'all are fully entrenched in y'all roles as his ladies, I'm gonna call it that, as his ladies.
Thank you. We were hoes, but you could call us ladies. Thank you, boo.
Okay. I mean,
call it what it
y'all
is.
gotta see the movie if you haven't seen it. But as his ladies, that if we're all gonna really be, I don't know if they call it method acting, but if we're really gonna live this out, we gonna fuck with you like that, and then we're gonna go on the motherfucking camera, and we're gonna do this the right way.
As we did. It was amazing. Wait, hold on. Shelly-Onis.love. Hi, honey. How tall is he really? He's tall as fuck. I mean, I'm short, so I would say like 7 foot. I'm exaggerating, but he's really fucking tall and really lean. He's really fucking tall. Is he always talking in Shizzle style? I feel like that was pre-Shizzle time. I don't think he had developed Shizzle at that point in his career. So no to that. Poor Reggie, you had no idea what you were getting yourself into.
Oh yes, I didn't, but I did. You know what I mean? You get what you ask for. Sometimes it's unexpected, but you have to enjoy it. We gonna turn up?
Turn up!
Turn up! We're gonna turn up, right?
And we're back.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yes.
So, oh man, I'm a bit flabbergasted. Forgive me.
Flabber. We can all flabber together. So
you've been in LA for, like you said, over a decade.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm guessing you've been out doing auditions, for voiceovers, for commercials, for movies, so on and so forth. Was there any Hollywood stories that you could share, that you're willing to share, that would not break, I don't know, the code of confidentiality?
Oh God, I'm such